Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the hidden world of manufacturing, where robots are being trained to hunt for microscopic flaws, those tiny imperfections in your car that could lead to some really big problems.
So let's just start with a question that kind of haunts modern manufacturing. How can we be absolutely 100% certain that every single component in our car is truly perfect? And, as the research makes crystal clear, the stakes here are just incredibly high. Even the tiniest, most insignificant-looking crack can have huge and, potentially dangerous consequences down the road.
For decades, our main line of defense against these defects has been the skilled human inspector. But as great as they've been, let's be honest, this traditional method, it has some pretty serious limits. And this is where the core problem really becomes plain to see. When you put a human inspector right next to an automated system, the weaknesses of the manual approach are, they're obvious. Humans are just slower, they get tired, and their judgment is totally subjective. What one person flags as a defect, another might miss completely.
So to get around these limitations, researchers have developed a completely new kind of inspector. One that never gets tired, never blinks, and never has a bad day.
And here it is, the new Guardian of Quality Control. This robotic system is designed to inspect parts with a superhuman level of precision, one that just never wavers, day in and day out.
So what makes this thing tick? Well, it's really built from three core components. It's got a super high-resolution camera to act as its eyes, a specialized lighting dome that gets rid of reflections on shiny metal, and a collaborative robot arm, or cobot, to position that camera perfectly every single time.
Okay, so the hardware is seriously impressive, but the real magic, the real genius here is in the software. How exactly do you teach a machine to see a defect that might be smaller than a grain of sand?
The biggest challenge, and this is what the researchers found out, isn't just finding the tiny flaws. It's teaching the AI not to cry wolf, not to mistake a harmless shadow or a bit of oil or just a normal manufacturing mark for a critical defect. Those false alarms, incredibly costly.
Right, and this is where you see the two big mistakes a standard AI can make. A false negative, that's when it completely misses a real problem, and a false positive, that's when it flags something that's perfectly fine, stopping the whole production line for absolutely no reason. The solution they came up with is a really clever technique called the ensemble method. Now, the best way to think about it is like having two expert detectives on a case. They both have to look at the evidence independently, and they only raise the alarm if they both agree that something's wrong.
So here's how it actually works, in 4 pretty simple steps. First, the system slices the image into smaller tiles. Second, 2 different AI models check out each piece on their own. Third, and this is the crucial part, it only keeps the defects that both models agree on. Finally, it merges those confirmed results for a final, super reliable verdict. All right, so the million-dollar question. Does this whole two-detective approach actually work any better in the real world than a single AI just working alone? Well, the results are pretty dramatic. Looking at the test data, a standard AI made 8 false positive errors. The new ensemble model, it made only 2. That's a whopping 75% reduction in false alarms, which means way fewer unnecessary production stoppages. But honestly, this next number is even more important. The number of real, actual defects that the ensemble system missed was 0. It found every single one. That right there is the level of reliability the industry absolutely needs. And the system actually goes one step further than that. It doesn't just find the defects, it also measures them with incredible precision. And this allows it to make a really crucial distinction. Is this tiny flaw a critical failure that means the part has to be rejected, or is it just an acceptable imperfection?
Okay, so let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture, because this whole thing is about way more than just one car part.
The really crucial point is this. What the researchers have built here isn't just a gadget, it's a complete framework for a quality control process that is better than the old manual methods in every single key metric. It's faster, it's more consistent, and as we've just seen, it's way more reliable.
So when you put it all together, this research really isn't just about one component. It's like a blueprint for the factory of the future, a future where intelligent automation ensures not just safer cars, but more efficient, less wasteful production lines for all kinds of complex products. This is how we build a world with higher quality, more reliable technology for all of us. And that, of course, leaves us with one final, pretty fascinating thought. As this technology keeps getting better and better, what other parts of our world, from medical devices all the way to aerospace, could be made profoundly safer and more reliable through the tireless eyes of an AI?